William Harris stood at the corner of Park Avenue, merging with Manhattan's lively crowd. A crisp fall breeze tugged at his simple black jacket, nudging the brim of his baseball cap, pulled low to hide his face. He observed the bustling flow of people, their gazes drawn to the sleek glass facade of his luxury boutique, Sophistique. The store's name glowed in gold above the entrance, its towering elegance commanding attention. Shoppers moved in and out, designer bags in hand, while the store's lavish interior gleamed through wide windows. With a steadying breath, William pushed open the heavy glass door. A soft chime signaled his entry. Inside, the boutique was a realm of polished marble, plush velvet seats, and artfully arranged displays of high-end fashion and jewelry. The faint scent of costly cologne blended with smooth jazz playing softly. William had designed this space to be inviting, where luxury met comfort. But today, in dark jeans, sneakers, and a plain jacket, he was a stranger in his own creation. That was intentional. He wanted to experience his store as an ordinary customer, stripped of his title. He'd done this at other locations, but this flagship store, his pride, felt different. William drifted to a display of designer watches, admiring their intricate craftsmanship. He knew each piece intimately, having curated the collections. But today, he was just a shopper. From the corner of his eye, he spotted Charles Morgan, the store's franchise manager, near the counter. Charles, mid-50s, wore a tight suit, his thinning gray hair slicked back. He was speaking to a woman in a designer dress, his voice low, his smile rehearsed. As William lingered by the watches, Charles's gaze flicked toward him. The smile faded, replaced by a faint scowl. William acted oblivious, lifting a sleek silver watch with a leather strap, turning it in his hands. "Excuse me," he said casually. "Can you tell me about this watch?" Charles approached slowly, eyeing William from head to toe. His expression was guarded, almost dismissive. "That's a limited edition model," he said sharply. "Very exclusive. It might not suit your needs." William kept his smile. "Why's that?" Charles's eyes narrowed. "It's a high-end piece, very costly. You might prefer something more affordable." A flicker of irritation sparked in William, but he stayed composed. He knew Charles didn't recognize him, and the assumption stung. "I like high-end pieces," William said calmly. "What makes this one unique?" Charles sighed, as if the question were a chore. "It's crafted by a top Swiss watchmaker, premium materials, unmatched craftsmanship, a collector's item, limited worldwide." William nodded, still holding the watch. "Impressive. How much is it?" Charles hesitated, scanning William's face for signs of wealth. "It's $12,000, he said reluctantly, "but we have options that might better fit your budget." William's smile held, though frustration simmered. He set the watch down gently. "And if I wanted to buy this one?" Charles's eyes flashed with annoyance. "I'd need proof of payment first. We don't let just anyone walk off with our best pieces." William's patience thinned. "So, it's policy to question a customer's ability to pay before selling?" Charles's tone turned defensive. "It's about protecting our brand's integrity. We can't let anyone handle our merchandise." William held Charles's gaze, then nodded. "I see," he said softly, turning toward the door. He felt Charles's eyes on his back, judging. Stepping into the cool Manhattan air, William's anger burned beneath his calm surface. He'd come to observe his store's reality without his influence. What he found was troubling. Determined to test further, William returned moments later, the chime ringing again. He headed for a rack of designer coats, running his fingers over a finely tailored Italian wool piece. "Excuse me," he called to Charles, who was now checking his phone. "Can you tell me about this coat?" Charles looked up, his eyes narrowing at William's return. He pocketed his phone and approached, his smile forced. "That's a premium item," he said curtly. "Handcrafted Italian wool from our latest collection. Very exclusive." William nodded. "It's nice. How much?" Charles's smile tightened. "It's $2,500, he said, speaking as if to a child. "These are for our high-end clients. We don't usually let just anyone touch this merchandise." William raised an eyebrow. "So, you keep some items out of reach for regular customers?" Charles's face hardened, his polite mask slipping. "Our regular clients know what they can afford. We cater to a specific clientele, people who value quality and can pay for it." William hung the coat back carefully, forcing calm. "I value quality," he said. "I might want this coat." Charles stepped closer, lowering his voice. "Look, no offense, but you should consider our more affordable options. No point wasting time on items out of your range." William's patience snapped, though his voice stayed steady. "You don't know my range. Assuming you do based on my looks isn't smart business." Charles's expression tightened. "We have an image to uphold. We can't have just anyone handling our valuable items. It's about the brand." William's eyes blazed. "Upholding the brand by judging people on appearance? That's not how you build loyalty or respect." Charles crossed his arms. "Our clients value exclusivity. They don't want just anyone touching everything. It's about the experience." William exhaled slowly. "And you think disrespecting potential customers is part of that experience?" Charles shrugged, smug. "I know my clients better than you. It's my job to protect this store's integrity." William paused, glancing at other customers, noticing the tension. "Thank you for your time," he said coldly. "I've seen enough." He strode out, the chime echoing behind him. That night, William replayed the encounters, each word fueling his resolve. By morning, he had a plan. Dressed casually again, he returned to the boutique, the chime announcing his entry. The store was quieter, with fewer customers. William headed to the jewelry section, eyeing a sparkling diamond necklace. He noticed Charles near the back, speaking to Laura Bennett, the assistant manager. Laura's face was tense, her hands fidgeting with a clipboard. William caught snippets of their talk. "I don't care if he's a potential buyer," Charles said firmly. "We have standards. Keep an eye on him." Laura glanced at William, her eyes apologetic before looking away. William's heart sank. Charles wasn't just biased. He was spreading that mindset to his staff. Selecting the necklace, William signaled a sales associate. A young woman approached, her smile polite but cautious. "Good morning," William said warmly. "Can you tell me about this necklace?" She glanced at Charles, who watched closely, then back at William. "It's a signature piece," she said softly. "Finest diamonds, set in platinum. It's $15,000. William nodded. "It's stunning. Can I take a closer look?" Before she could respond, Charles strode over, his expression stern. "Is there an issue?" he asked, addressing the associate, not William. "No issue," William said calmly. "I was asking about this necklace. I'd like to inspect it." Charles's eyes flashed. "That's not necessary. As I said, we have pieces more suitable for you." William stood firm. "I'm interested in this one. I'd like to see it." Charles crossed his arms. "Our policy reserves pieces like this for serious buyers. I can't have just anyone trying our valuable items." William's calm cracked. "What makes you think I'm not serious?" Charles sneered. "Experience. I know who can afford what. It's my job to protect this store's integrity." William stepped closer, his voice sharp. "You protect that integrity by judging people on looks, by refusing service because you think they don't belong?" Charles's jaw tightened. "It's not personal. It's business. Our clients expect exclusivity. I can't waste time on non-serious buyers." "How many serious buyers have you turned away with your assumptions?" William shot back. How many people have you disrespected because they didn't fit your customer profile? Charles's eyes narrowed. I run this store as I see fit, and I don't answer to you. William's voice dropped, icy. You may not answer to me, but you'll answer to someone. This treatment isn't just bad business. It's wrong. Charles shrugged dismissively. If you don't like it, leave. Other stores might suit your tastes. William glanced at Laura, who looked worried, then back at Charles. Thank you for your time, he said coldly. I'll ensure the right people know how you run this store. He turned and left, the chime ringing sharply. The next morning, William headed to his company's headquarters, a sleek glass tower in Midtown. The executive conference room was grand, with a polished table and city views. William sat at the head, resolute. He'd summoned Charles under the pretense of discussing store performance. His assistant, Rachel, stood by the door. Charles entered, his confidence faltering when he saw William. Confusion crossed his face as he struggled to place him. Good morning, Mr. Harris, Charles said cautiously. I wasn't expecting you. Is everything okay? William's gaze was steady. Sit, Charles. No, everything's not okay. I'm here to address serious concerns about your behavior at the store. Charles's eyes flickered with panic. Concerns? I've run the store as always. Sales are strong. The brand image is solid. If there's an issue, I'll fix it. William leaned forward. Sales aren't the issue. It's how you treat people. I visited your store yesterday, dressed as a regular customer. You didn't recognize me. You judged me on my appearance, dismissed me, and refused equal service. Realization hit Charles, his face reddening. Mr. Harris, I didn't know it was you. If I had. That's the problem, William cut in. You shouldn't need to know who someone is to treat them with decency. This company stands for inclusivity and respect. You've made my store the opposite. Charles shifted uncomfortably. I was maintaining the brand's image, keeping it exclusive. Our clients expect a certain atmosphere. William's voice hardened. Our clients expect quality and respect, regardless of appearance. Your behavior undermines everything this brand represents. Charles's desperation grew. Mr. Harris, please. I can change. I'll implement training, anything you need. William shook his head. It's too late, Charles. Your attitude can't be fixed with training. Effective immediately, your franchise agreement is terminated. You're no longer responsible for the store. Charles's eyes widened. You can't be serious. I've been with this company for years. You can't cut me off. William stood, unwavering. I can, and I will. Your behavior reflects on the company, and I won't let prejudice tarnish what we've built. Security will escort you out. Charles stormed out, his footsteps echoing. William turned to Rachel. Ensure he's escorted out, and the transition begins immediately. William stood at his office windows, gazing over Manhattan. The meeting with Charles had been necessary, but left no satisfaction. Firing Charles was only part of addressing a broader issue. His phone buzzed. A message from Laura Bennett, agreeing to meet at headquarters. William walked to the conference room, where Laura waited, nervous. Her brown hair was neatly tied back, her blouse and skirt simple. Her eyes held anxiety and hope. Thank you for coming, Laura, William said, gesturing for her to sit. I know it's been a tough few days. Laura nodded, hands fidgeting. Yes, Mr. Harris. I heard about Charles. The staff's worried about the store's future. William sat across from her. Charles's departure was necessary, but it leaves uncertainty. I want the store in good hands. I saw how you handled yourself, staying professional under pressure. I'd like you to be interim manager. You know the staff, the store, and I believe you share our values. Laura's eyes widened. Interim manager. Mr. Harris, I'm honored. I never expected this. William smiled. Say you'll take it and help me ensure the store reflects our values. I need someone I can trust. Laura's hands trembled as she nodded. Yes, Mr. Harris, I'll do it. I'll make the store what it should be. I've always believed in treating every customer with respect. William's expression softened. That's what I wanted to hear. You'll have my support to make changes, ensuring every customer feels valued. Laura relaxed. Thank you. I've cared about the store, but never felt I could make a difference. You can now, William said. We'll start with staff retraining on customer service and inclusion. Every customer should feel they belong. Laura's confidence grew. I can do that. The staff will respond well with support and a positive environment. William leaned back, satisfied. Good. I'll check in, but I trust you. We're building a community of respect. Laura smiled, tension easing. I won't let you down, Mr. Harris. William shook her hand. I know you won't. I'm excited for the changes you'll bring. As Laura left, William felt optimism. The past days were tough, but they sparked needed change. More stores needed attention, but today was progress. The next day, William held a staff meeting at headquarters in a smaller, elegant conference room. The staff filed in, curious and concerned. Laura stood with William, looking confident. William addressed them calmly. Thank you for coming. I know it's been challenging. Charles Morgan is no longer with us. His departure was needed to align our store with our values. A murmur spread. William continued. Your jobs are secure. We value your work, but we're making changes to ensure our store welcomes all customers, regardless of appearance. This is about relationships and respect. Laura stepped forward. As interim manager, I'll lead these efforts. We'll focus on customer service training, working together to improve how we treat customers. James, a sales associate, raised his hand. What's the training like and how long? Laura answered. It'll cover greetings to sensitive situations, with workshops on cultural awareness and inclusivity. Short sessions over weeks, with ongoing training. Lisa, an older employee, spoke. If we see behavior against these values, do we report to you, Laura? William interjected. Yes. To Laura or me? My door's open. We're building a culture of accountability. The staff nodded, tension easing. Claire, a cashier, asked, What if customers are rude or discriminatory? Laura replied, Training will include conflict resolution. If uncomfortable, call a manager. We'll support you. William nodded. You're not alone. We're a team, ensuring respect for all. The staff relaxed, reassured. William felt relief. These changes were a start. Thank you, he said. I'm confident we can make this store a model of our values. Let's do this together. The staff left, some asking Laura questions, others returning with purpose. William turned to Laura. You did well. The staff respects you. Keep it going. Laura smiled, determined. Thank you, Mr. Harris. I believe we'll make a difference. William nodded. I know you will. I'm here if you need me. William walked through headquarters, purpose renewed. Charles's confrontation was tough, but necessary. Justice meant creating an environment where prejudice wasn't tolerated. William was committed to a company where respect, inclusivity, and integrity guided every action. Weeks later, William visited the store unannounced. The chime sounded, and James greeted him warmly. Good morning, Mr. Harris. Things are going great. The training's helping, and Laura's doing an amazing job. William smiled. That's what I want to hear. Keep it up. The store felt different. Customers were greeted warmly. Staff assisted eagerly. The atmosphere positive. William approached Laura, who was with a customer. She excused herself. Mr. Harris, good to see you. The team's embraced the changes, and customers are responding well. William nodded. You've turned things around fast. I'm impressed. I'll keep supporting you." Their talk was interrupted by the chime. Charles Morgan stood at the entrance, his suit rumpled, his face weary. He spotted William and Laura, approaching slowly. "Mr. Harris," he began, voice pleading. "I know I'm the last person you want to see, but I need to talk. Please." William's expression was neutral. "All right, Charles. You have a moment. What is it?" Charles exhaled. "I'm sorry. I was wrong. I've thought about my behavior and see my mistakes. I judged people unfairly. I'm truly sorry." William listened, his face unreadable. Charles continued, desperate. "I've been with the company for years. I care about the brand. Please, give me another chance to prove I can change." William paused, considering Charles's history of dismissal, including toward him. The apology felt driven by desperation, not remorse. "I appreciate your apology," William said firmly. "But this isn't one mistake. It's a pattern, a mindset misaligned with our values. What I saw wasn't an oversight. It was deep-seated." Charles's face fell. "Please, Mr. Harris, I can learn. I can change. Give me the store back." William shook his head. "The decision's made. The store thrives under Laura's leadership. I can't undo our progress. My duty is to the company and its customers." Charles's shoulders slumped, resignation settling in. "I understand," he said quietly. "Thank you for your time." He turned and left, his steps heavy. William watched, feeling pity but resolve. Charles's apology was too late. Laura spoke softly. "Thank you for not letting him back." The staff would have been uneasy. William nodded. "I chose what's best for the store and its people. You're doing great, Laura. We're building something special." Laura smiled, proud. "Thank you, Mr. Harris. I won't let you down." William looked around, seeing staff engage customers warmly. The change was tangible, and he felt pride. Challenges lay ahead. But with Laura's leadership and their shared values, William was confident Sophistique would thrive, not just as a luxury brand, but as a place where everyone felt valued.